First time in years, there are more people looking for jobs than there are jobs available. And that is a big shift and change for employers and employees.
Yeah. So what's really going to be interesting is, what's the Fed going to do, right? Because a lot of focus for the Fed is on that federal funds rate and the quarter point here, quarter point that. But what they don't realize is now unemployment is shifting, right?
hmm Yep, they've stalled the economy enough with the higher rates that it's starting to affect the job market.
Yeah, because so what happens when unemployment goes up? Like we should just discuss that. I think the number one is there's less leverage for the employee, right?
hmm
Like because there's more people out looking for work, right? So there's more accountants, more graphic artists, more marketing people, more this, more that, right? And so what does that do? That means that your job could be gold, right?
Yeah, and I thought it was interesting, especially for young people, and a lot of people listening can understand this, is they would job hop like every year. Like they get a job for 6 months, get a new job, be paid a lot more. And you couldn't blame them for doing it. It was just a job market that us that were a little older just never had seen before because we're used to staying at our jobs, and not wanting to job hop because it doesn't look good on the resume. And you had a lot of that. And you also had people, they would get a job, and you had an assistant that did this. They started to work for us for like 3 months, and all of a sudden they wanted a 70% raise to stay on for
I
month
know.
4. And so, some of that stuff was pretty wild. But now, and this is going to be really hard for young people to start to wrap their head around. The rest of us, it just feels normal. But it's a hard time to find a job, and you're not going to see the wage increases that you've been seeing because there's so many applicants for every job.